LA Rams make another more than welcomed road trip. Forget defense wins championships. They're out to show that it's all about that O-face.
It's been kind of par for the course. You know, Matthew trusting his guys delivering in the critical moments.
They are in Chicago, pulling the curtain back at halftime at last week's Bears-Packers game. I started writing the intro to Green Bay, Seattle. He's like, you too, GPG. Fair, that's fair. I had something written about Wisconsin listening to a lot of Beatles music after the game. You know, all you need is love.
One last gasp. Moving guys around. Fires to the end zone, and it is broken up.
I was going to set up Sam Darnold facing a secondary that picked Caleb Williams off twice, held him to a 71 rate, held Chicago to 4 for 6 on fourth down tries. That Williams' whole ludicrous thing about arriving late because his clothes and time have to coordinate finally caught up to him.
Interesting decision, to say the least, by Caleb Williams.
And then, all of a sudden, I felt a chill in the room. Bears fans love it. The colder, the better. It means the Iceman has arrived.
Plays like this have made everybody go, this guy is just one of one as far as his abilities.
4th and 10. 4th and 10. I don't think either one of his feet was on the ground when he threw this ball. Ice. But it's just straight ice. Let's go, 18!
For a never-seen-before 7th time in one season, the Bears trailed a game with less than 2 minutes to play and won.
In the pocket, fires, caught, touchdown! Olamide Zaccheaus into the end zone.
Drop them at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, they'll climb out. There is no hole deep enough.
As time throws, caught! 2 points.
They have defied the odds in every way imaginable this season. Playoff football didn't change anything. Fourth quarter, Caleb pulled it out yet again.
Williams throwing, and it's caught for the touchdown by DJ Moore.
Can they do it again? Their defense will have as much to say about that because to beat LA, have to be able to stop Matthew Stafford from doing his MVP thing.
Stafford going towards the end zone. Parkinson! What a catch! And a touchdown!
Stafford is 1-3 when he's been held to a sub-90 rate, was better than that versus Carolina, 304 yards, 3 TDs, came through when Neil Fallon started in on his vocals.
Tell you what, I don't think Stafford's finger bothered him a lot there. He couldn't have walked that ball out and put it in a better spot.
I.e. when it was clutch time. Obscure, I know. Last 12 games, LA's offense 28-plus points 10 times, the fewest in that span 21, so they don't ever really short out. 34 versus Carolina despite going 3 for 13 on third down, made up for it by going 4 for 5 in the red zone.
Stafford has Williams. Kyron Williams puts the Rams back in front.
LA's offense first in points per game and yards per game in 2025, so they're showing versus the Panthers nothing new. On paper, should keep it rolling. Chicago's defense gave up 24 a game in the regular season. We're fortunate to only give up 27 to Green Bay, let them convert all 3 red zone chances. The number 1 takeaway team in the NFL didn't come up with any in their wild card win.
Watch Christian Watson take 2 defenders with him. Takes 26 and 31 downfield. It creates an opening for 11 and a mismatch against the linebacker Edmonds.
Holding Green Bay to 6 for 15 on third down tries, 2 missed field goals and a missed extra point helped the cause though. And just like the offense, their defense morphs into a different beast when it gets close to midnight.
To try to make it 6 up. And the kick is no good.
Defense, that a way to step it up there in the second half.
But can they get away with it versus LA if they can't hurry Stafford, who has a top-rated O-line, taking on a Bears pass rush that struggle to hurry quarterbacks? Because Nakua rarely stays covered for long. A rush TD and a receiving TD last week, 111 yards.
Going end zone, Puka Nakua, and just like that, Los Angeles is on the board.
Puka facing a secondary that's been prone to giving up big chunk plays. He gave up 7 passes of 20-plus yards a week ago, up 124 yards to Romeo Doubs, 84 to Matthew Golden, corner Jalen Johnson tagged with 75 yards allowed, Kyler Gordon, 82.
Nobody responds. They blitz from the interior. See the slot there. Gordon blitzes.
Bears DBs just gave up 4 TDs to Love, no picks, 323 yards for a 103 rate. Fits how they played the pass all year.
Rolling. throwing, caught, and does he get into the end zone? He does. Christian Watson.
Johnson and Gordon also both knocked down 2 passes each. Safeties Kevin Byard, Jaquan Brisker, corner Nashawn Wright, all pitching in to hold Love to 24 of 46 passing. That's a lot of incompletions.
Deep down the right sideline. Broken up, incomplete.
Austin Booker with Chicago's lone sack last week. Chicago's Montez Sweat with 3 quarterback hits. He's the top threat.
One guy caught my eye, and it might not show up on the stat sheet, but he was around that quarterback the entire second half. Montez Sweat!
But Chicago's pass rush, only 1 sack on 46 pass attempts. They only pressured Love a measly 25% of the time, not even on par with their season average, which wasn't good.
Love dancing, has time, deep downfield, hold in, big gain. Romeo Dobbs, their top receiver.
So Stafford isn't dealing with what you'd call a fierce pass rush or a stingy secondary. Stafford has been getting plenty of time to do his thing. He only took 1 sack on 42 pass attempts in their wild card win. LA's O-line, Coleman Shelton, Alaric Jackson, Warren McClendon, Steve Avila allowed the fewest sacks in the NFL this year.
For the throw on second down. Zips it, Nakua into the tightest window.
Puka, 18 targets, 10 catches last week. Adams, 13 targets, 5 catches, returned from his injury for 72 yards.
Over the middle, he's got an open Adams, Devontae Adams.
And Lloyd Christmas would tell you, LA's tight ends must work out. They have like 4 that could pop up, but Tyler Higbee and Colby Parkinson are the main 2. They combined for 79 yards and a TD versus Carolina.
Stafford has a wide open man. It's Higbee stumbling free inside the 35.
Rams have one of those 2-headed back attacks. Kyron Williams with 57 yards on 4-4 a carry a week ago.
And they hand it off to Kyron Williams, taking advantage of the Panthers not being set up. Williams has 8 yards.
Blake Corum, 45 yards at 4-1 a try.
They will snap it and give it to Corum again. And Corum skates his way through for a first down.
Chicago's rush defense they squabble up with, one of 2025's worst. And they have to go 4th without linebacker TJ Edwards now. Linebacker DeMarco Jackson is going to have to step up. They gave up a few long runs to Green Bay, an 11-yarder to Love, 14-yarder to Jaden Reed, a 16-yarder to Chris Brooks.
Love dumps it off here. Chris Brooks. Brooks takes it across the 50.
But they do come off a strong enough showing. They held Josh Jacobs to 2.9 a carry on his team-high 19 attempts, well below their season average. Holding a team to fewer than 100 yards is a cube day for them.
3rd down 1, and they're able to stop him for the moment.
Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em indeed. Both teams involved in high-scoring wild card wins. Maybe buckle up and get the popcorn out. Bears' top 10 offense upped the ante by laying 31 on Green Bay, 10 for 19 on 3rd down.
And what a throw again by Caleb Williams.
LA's defense has emerged as a red flag, a little on the generous side as of late. 31 points to a Panthers offense that averaged 18 a game in 2025. Last 7 games have allowed 27-plus points 5 times. Let Carolina convert all 4 red zone chances.
He's going to get some interior pressure. That's what moves Bryce Young, and then just one-on-one in space with Nate Landman. And
on the year, they have held teams to 20 a game. Top 3 in the red zone, played the pass well enough, but they gave up 264 yards to Bryce Young, 134 to Jalen Coker. Quentin Lake in on 10 targets, allowed 7 catches for 83 yards.
7-yard line, 1st and 10. Young lofting, Coker, perfect toss. Jalen Coker inside the 20.
Kobe Durant, 88 yards allowed. Durant also came up with an INT. Corner Emmanuel Forbes, safeties Cam Curl, Cam Kitchens, only 33 yards allowed combined. LA held Young to 6.6 per attempt, a 71 rate.
And it's picked off. Kobe Durant, the interception.
For all of Williams' accuracy issues, INTs are not usually part of that. That was the first game this year. He's been picked off twice in a game, and both came on 4th down attempts. An INT and an incompletion are the same thing in that situation. And he doesn't just skate in off another amazing comeback. He threw for 361 yards, 137 of those yards to Colston Loveland.
Well, Williams fires over the middle. Good beginning to this drive. And they will gang tackle Loveland up at the 37-yard line.
Loveland has emerged as an elite tight end and a Caleb fave. He targeted him a team-high 15 times. Williams' pass-catching band is back together, too. Rome Odunze finally returned, gave him 44 yards in his first game back after missing time with a fractured foot.
Meanwhile, that pass up at the 40-yard line intended there for Rome Odunze.
DJ Moore had the big TD, 64 yards on the night.
They let Moore clear through the middle, and a heck of a job of showing confidence in Caleb Williams to make that throw.
Luther Burden chipped in 42.
Trips to the left side. He goes that way. There's blocking out in front. It's a first down as Burden makes the grab.
Williams only took 1 sack versus Green Bay. He threw 48 times. Pretty good ratio. Fits with how hard it's been for pass rushers to track him down this year.
But if everybody plastered, the problem is nobody's there to account for Caleb Williams other than the front four.
They did lose their starting left tackle, though. Theo Benedette will take over, joining Drew Dahlman, right tackle Darnell Wright, second-team All-Pro, guards Jonah Jackson and Joe Tooney, first-team All-Pro. Benedette, a rookie who made 8 starts at left tackle this year, so has plenty of reps. LA's pass rush got to Young twice last week. Puna forward Braden Fisk bagged it up. Yo diggity.
There's a flag down, and Young is down as he's sacked by Braden Fisk.
Byron Young, Jared Verse, Kobe Turner, 4 of LA's 8 QB hits. They pressured Bryce a whopping 45% of the time. Their defense had a good day versus the run, too. They were middle of the pack in 2025, but they held Rico Dowdle, Chuba Hubbard and company to 3.8 a carry on 22 attempts.
Back-to-back runs, Dowdle. Hit at the line, it's Josiah Stewart and Ty Hamilton.
Bears also sport a 2-headed back attack. DeAndre Swift scored, 54 rush yards, 38 receiving.
On the ground, Swift! Can he get into the end zone? He can!
Kyle Monungai chipped in 49 scrimmage yards.
Getting inside the 10-yard line to set up a first down and goal. Kyle Monungai.
Can't overlook Devin Duvernay on returns either. He has repeatedly come up big for them this year. Did so last week as well. 80 yards on 3 kick returns, 64 yards on 3 punt returns.
But Duvernay is always dangerous. But I tell you, he picked up a few good blocks when he made that first man miss.
Kicker Cairo Santos was clean, 2 for 2 on extra points, 3 for 3 on field goal tries, hit a 51-yarder. Mevis, the toe guy for LA. Harrison, great regular season, made all 4 extra points last week, both his field goals. LA, 9 flags for 83 yards last week.
There's a lot of penalties. There's some things that, we got to be able to clean up because we have been a team that typically hasn't had those flags.
Rams 5-3 versus teams with more wins than losses, 6-4 away from home after last week. Chicago now even up versus 500-plus teams, 7-2 in their den after melting the cheese. 2 playoff bouts between them all time. Rams won in 1950, Bears in 1985.
Soldier Field in Chicago, the NFC Championship, and a trip to New Orleans for Super Bowl 20.
After 23 years of waiting, Chicago's dream of a championship was soon to become a reality.
We got it now! A lucky ticket!
Son, this is the greatest day. Woo, showtime, man. Showtime.
This is what it's all about. This is for the World's Championship right here now.
Kick ass, let everything hang out. Am I right? Am I right?
As they had done all season long, All-Pro Jimbo Covert, Mark Bortz, Keith Van Horn, Tom Thayer, and Pro Bowler Jay Hilgenberg worked as an offensive line to launch the winning Bear attack.
McMahon drops back to throw. McMahon steps up. Now he'll take himself. Going up to the 15, to the 10, all the way to the 5. He's a winner. But he puts the Bears on top. McMahon rolling left, looking to deal. He fires to the side of the end zone. Willie Gold was wide open, and Jim McMahon put it into the left corner of the end zone. And the Bears lead it 16-0. It has gotten colder steadily. And now the weather that everybody talked about.
I wonder if they're
finally arrived.
Maybe they're cheering for the snow.
I think they are.
Not to get theatrical, but I mean, how better can you write a script here for crying out loud?
Third down, 11 yards to go for Dieter Brock and company. Brock back to pass, the rush out. championship.
A record second consecutive playoff shutout was a spectacular amen to the prayers of not only a football team, but of an entire city. In dramatic style, the Chicago Bears had captured a championship, thus restoring their link with the team's legendary past under George Halas. And the reward was a trophy bearing his name.